Good morning, guys. It is 6:57 and we are going to start our walk. It looks like it wants to rain outside, so we want to hurry up and get our walk in and get back before that happens. So, let's go. This is where they were working on the tree yesterday. Turns out they were using that little cart to help them pull the branch off the tree. So I guess they got it taken care of. Anyway, they left a big old mess over here. So that's that. Oh yes, a big mess, but it looks good. Yeah, it's a little chilly out here. Kind of surprised because it was so pretty yesterday. So I don't know. So I jumped on the scale this morning and I don't know what's going on with that little scale, honey. I'm gonna have to kind of rely on my measurements. I'm just checking my camera real quick to make sure that everything is doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, it looks good. Looks real good. So, I weighed myself on, let's see what day, Sunday. Sunday it said 198.6. And then I weighed myself today and it said 189.2. So, I don't know, maybe I lost 9 pounds, maybe I didn't. Maybe the first time that I weighed myself, I couldn't really tell that, maybe I was wearing some clothes that added up to 9 pounds. But today I weighed myself a couple of times and it said 189.2. So I don't know what's going on. Someone suggested that I use a tape measure to measure myself and use that as a guide as to how much weight I'm losing. Meaning, I guess the inches will shrink or go down. The inches will go down. I don't know exactly how that works. So in the comments below, somebody let me know what the difference is between weighing myself and measuring myself. How does that work? I'm curious to know. Because when I look in the mirror, it seems like I'm smaller, but like I said, when I step on the scale, it's telling me I'm heavier. Could it be that I'm developing muscle mass? I don't know if muscle is heavier than fat. I don't know. Anyway, you guys help me out. Oh, I'm walking a little bit faster than yesterday. Just kidding. I'm listening to the announcer. He said, after he gave me all my stats, and then he says, "You're doing great. After this, you can go home, sit on the sofa, and drink a whole bottle of wine." And then he goes, "Just kidding." So I'm just kind of looking around. I see these houses. Somebody's come along and cleaned them up pretty good here. So I think I'll wait until she passes by. So yeah, they've been cleaning up around here, and they got some of the trees because these palm trees. I don't know if you guys can see the palm trees up at the top, but all of those little branches fall off. Good morning. Uh-oh, don't bark at me, dog. He's just a puppy. But anyway, I stood in there because she doesn't look like she got too much control over that dog. You can like tell the energy. I don't know if it's because I was watching for a long time, watch Cesar Millan, the dog whisperer, and you can just tell. You can tell the energy. Well, you can't tell what the energy is, but you just know that there's something going on with the dog. And it's probably because there was something going on with the owner. You know what I mean? She probably wasn't too sure about me. And then the dog, he understands that energy, and he feels the same way. He doesn't know what's going on either. So, yeah, I was talking about these houses over here. Now, remember, I told you guys that, pardon me, I told you guys that these houses are unlivable because of the asbestos. That's, I guess, the material that was used to build the house. So because it's got asbestos everywhere, nobody can live in them. But our maintenance guys, they keep them clean. They keep them looking pretty decent on the outside. So interesting enough. There's our postman. Good morning. She's nice. Our bus driver, kind enough to wave to me. So yeah, I guess school is out. I don't see anybody being dropped off. I remember when I was working, and I actually hated having to ride the bus to work. I worked, let's see, it's been some time since I've had to ride the bus and go to work. For a year, there are many years, multiple years that I didn't have to, that I didn't have a car. And oh man, there was this one job I worked at, and I had to start at 7 o'clock. But the problem is, it was a couple of hours away from where I lived. So I would have to get up and out by like 5:30 in the morning. And you know, that was around the time that it wasn't against the law to leave your child at home alone. Now, Brittany was, you know, she knew what she was supposed to do. Well, I taught her what she was supposed to do, which was basically get up, get dressed, grab something to eat, and head on out the door. Lock it behind you, hide your key, you know, somewhere on your body so you don't lose it, and go to school. She rode the bus. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I would have done had my situation not been as easy as it was. And when I say easy, I mean that there were other kids that did the same thing that Brittany does, or did. And they even coined a term called latchkey kids. And those are the kids that left for school after mom or dad you know, got up and got themselves dressed and went on to school. And they knew they were supposed to lock the door and get those behinds onto the school. And the same thing coming home. You come home from school, you lock the door, grab something to eat, and basically get to the homework. All right. So turn around and go back. Anyway, so as far as Brittany coming home from school, she would get home and call me at work. At that time, I did a lot of temporary work. I would, get these assignments. They were long-term assignments. Some 3 or 4 months. I remember one, I worked actually temporary for a year. And, that was a trip. Well, when I think about it now, at the time, it wasn't a big deal. But now, they don't even call it temporary work anymore. They call it consultant. Probably a way for people who, for their taxes and things like that. So instead of saying temporary assignment, you can just say, that you got a consultancy fee for something or something like that. I don't know however that works. But yeah, so I'm starting to think that maybe the kids are on vacation, because I don't see anything, any kind of activity going on over here at this school. Okay. This is it better than my couch? I don't know. Okay, so we're back on base now. And I'm not going to go that back way. I used to go that way. And I stopped because I just didn't want to run into a coyote. I just didn't. Look at the trees. My goodness, this is pretty. It's going to be time to start cutting on these too. Look how low they're going. My goodness. All of them are hanging down low like that. But it is pretty to look at. As you guys can see, all these gopher holes everywhere. They're just everywhere. I wonder how many gophers are underground. That'll be interesting to know. Oh, see, they got their garden going. See, they got some. Is that sugar cane? I don't think that's sugar cane. Look at this tree. This one's really low. Very low. Sorry about that, guys. So are these weeping willows? They look like they're weeping, or they're sad, or whatever. Okay. I'm gonna get up here on the sidewalk. This is the way I usually go when I come this way. So quiet out here today. One of these days, I'm going to walk faster. Yesterday, I think it was 4 minutes. No, yesterday it was 3 minutes an hour. 3 minutes per mile. Or something like that. My pace was 3 minutes, something like that. Today it was 4 minutes. Let's stop right here. I haven't been over this way in a long time, too. I got a letter from the management company. I know my rent is paid, so I can't imagine why they're writing me. But we'll find out when we get inside. I played my favorite song on the intro yesterday. And it's my favorite song. But I won't be able to use it today. So I gotta find something good for the mood. Make it be all right. What is that? Look at all these people walking around my building. Folks walking everywhere. Oh, that's Randy. I kind of like getting up at 5, but there's a lot that has to be explained to me at 5 a.m. The heavens are smiling upon me. Yay! I'm excited. Hi, Randy. I'm okay. A little winded right now, but I'm okay. How are you? Good. No, I'm sorry. Oh. Well, if you speak up when you're talking, then I can understand what he was saying. He said he was sick, and I said, good. Well, it's not cool. Or whatever. Almost there. Dan the man. Hi. Alright guys, so that is it for today's walk, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
As long as you